Intergalactic, a word which, in this case, means space-faring. Not to be confused with outergalactic, which is an entirely different thing depending on its context, geographic location, and whomever you're talking to. Layabout, however, has several meanings. For instance, it could be the title of a valiant hero, or a recently graduated student. In our context, however, it is part of the term Intergalactic Layabout, which means
danger.
Why'd you say danger?
Dunno. Seemed appropriate.
You were just trying to finish the narrator's sentence in an artsy, quasi-dramatic way, weren't you?
Yeah, more or less.
Intergalactic Layabouts, written by Eden Luke McIntyre, edited by Reuben Burgess. It is true that in the hypothetical universe, filled with daring adventurers, red shirts, space satellite employees, and victims of Ridley Scott films, there are people who don't identify as anything other than intergalactic layabouts.
Keith, have you seen the Wii remote?
Disenfranchised types who float from asteroid to asteroid in a usually uninsured space pod in the pursuit of messing around, living life to the most uninteresting degree, and...
Yeah, I think I left it on the ping pong table.
Oh yeah, cheers mate. I couldn't see it because the other Wii remote was on top of it.
Not a problem, Jez.
This is one of their stories.
Keith, do you think it's time we actually went out and got a job?
What do you mean?
A job. You know, you turn up to it and get paid.
I know what a job is, Jez.
Well, should we?
I don't think so, mate.
Maybe you're right. Next week?
Nah.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, incoming text message.
You should really change that ringtone.
Yeah, probably. Maybe next week as well.
What does the text say?
Well, I'm not reading it aloud. Read it yourself.
That's a funny one, mate. That's really funny. Best joke yet.
Should we read it to the audience?
Nah. Let them be frustrated that the best joke in this thing is entirely visual.
So, what would we work as?
I think you should forget about the whole working thing, to be honest.
But think about it. If we went out tomorrow with our particular set of skills, went to the Intergalactic Job Centre Supremo, and said, we want jobs, what would they give us?
They'd probably put us on the radio.
Oh, maybe. Would that be so bad?
Meanwhile, somewhere entirely different in the vast clutter of space, the polar opposites of our intergalactic layabout heroes find themselves in unfamiliar territory.
We need to get out of here, chum, before the outer galactic feds show up.
Lemon sorbet.
You're right, Dr. Fawcett. They can't know we've stolen the most dangerous weapon in the known universe.
Bandages. Lots of bandages.
Good point. The most dangerous weapon in the known and unknown universe.
The opposite of an intergalactic layabout, for those wondering, is a cosmic adventurer, at least in most people's minds. In that regard, these two unruly characters would be the most famous in the universe. The first, Clint Dangerbrush, professional madman and abuser of high-tech explosions.
No, bigger.
Accompanied always by his dapper companion, the inexcusable Dr. Walter Fawcett, who speaks in a dialect one can only describe as wrong. I make sand.
Very well said, Dr. Fawcett. To the escape vehicle.
Whilst Jazz and Keith, the universe's most chilled back layabouts, play Wii Sports and eat Pringles, Clint Dangerbrush and Dr. Fawcett make it their mission to adventure across the stars. So why now are they stealing the most dangerous weapon in the known and unknown universe? Battery-powered pirate ship.
Okay, Dr. Fawcett. Ship's powering up. Connect me to the modulated voice. time to say we've secured the package.
Euphemism. This is the modulated voice. Do you have the item?
In hand. We're coming to you. But remember, we need this to be anonymous. We can't have our squeaky clean reputation stained by the sauce of criminality.
Don't touch my candles! Pardon.
My friend Dr. Fawcett is saying we should frame someone. Pin the robbery on someone no one cares about.
Like a sports journalist, or something.
I was thinking more along the lines of Intergalactic Layabouts.
You got any more Pringles, Jez?
Nah, mate. You really need to change your ringtone, Keith.
I know. Sorry, mate. Next week. It's just another text.
Right, read this one out. We can't do the same joke twice in the exact same way. Well, not yet.
It's from Barry.
I don't care who it's from. What does it say?
You know, Barry the space whale.
I know who Barry is.
He doesn't have hands.
Just read the text.
Oh, apparently, we stole the most dangerous weapon in the known and unknown universe. And we're on the run from the Intergalactic Feds.
Alright. Are we?
According to the text, yeah.
Doesn't seem like something we'd do.
We did steal that chaise longue.
Oh yeah. Do you think that's what they're talking about?
Maybe. Although, I don't think a chaise longue is the most dangerous weapon known and unknown to man.
It's comfy though.
Turn on the TV and we'll find out.
Coming soon, the brand new album from Richard Snitz Johnson. Songs about space, in space, featuring space. It's not even out yet and it's being described as atrocious. Genuinely awful, so bad it could kill a man. They'd have to play it on Radio 4 at lunchtime so no one could hear it.
Sounds good.
Change the channel.
This is Linda Presspacket from the monthly Pangalactic Mag newspaper, reporting live from the scene of the robbery. It is believed that at exactly 10 minutes ago o'clock, two intergalactic layabouts known as Jazz and Keith broke into the heavy weapons and finger paint laboratory here at the Ziggy Stardust Centre for the Creative Arts and stole what has been previously described as the most dangerous weapon in the known and unknown universe. And this is, of course, very, very bad.
Oh, maybe we did steal it then. I mean, it's on the news.
True. But something doesn't feel right.
In other news this evening, the Outer Galactic Feds are now arriving to personally see to the layabouts' destruction.
That didn't take them long. I don't even think she finished the sentence.
Tin foil shields up.
Maybe we should go out and see if they want the chaise longue back.
We don't want the chaise longue. Only your gratuitous death.
Alright, sorry.
Suppose, Jazz, we didn't steal the weapon, and we're being framed.
Like, on a wall.
No, in the non-literal sense.
Oh! But that lady on the news said...
But what if she was lying?
Why would the news lie?
That is fair, because the news never lies. But I think we should check it out, just in case.
What do you think, Dolphin Companion? Yeah, you're probably right. So that's that settled then?
We aren't really doing anything, to be fair.
Yeah, I suppose we could spend some time working out whether we're guilty of a crime that could end our lives. Oh wait, I've got a library book to take back.
Well, the library's beside the headquarters for the monthly Pangalactic newspaper.
Okay then. Computer, set a course for the monthly Pangalactic newspaper.
We don't have autopilot anymore. She left us and we haven't ordered a new one, remember?
Right. I need to go get my piloting shoes on. Give us a minute.
A minute later.
No, I've still not found them. Tell you what, just fast forward to us arriving at the newspaper.
3 days later.
Yeah, we got distracted.
There was a folk festival.
And Keith got kidnapped by a ghost?
Not at the folk festival.
No, it was in this haunted house. Lots of ghosts.
Some nice gothic antique furniture. We actually...
Elsewhere, in the vast nebulous that we pretend to call space. Kiwis everywhere!
Yes, space is very big. Rightly said as always, Dr. Fawcett.
Clint Dangerbrush and Dr. Fawcett, do you have the weapon?
We do.
Pass it to me, Mr. Dangerbrush. At exactly 10 hours from now o'clock, the plan to release this weapon and destroy the known and unknown universe will proceed. How does that sound?
Give us a wee go in your toilet brush.
Exactly. Are you certain now we've framed those hapless layabouts that there's nothing that can link us to the crime?
No. Besides witnesses, fingerprints, CCTV footage, and those signed photos you left all over the scene of the crime, of course.
Good.
Anyway, all of that information is being stored at the headquarters for the monthly Pan-Galactic newspaper, the most secure site this side of the Ziggy Stardust Center for Creative Arts. There is no way they could get in there.
So, this is the headquarters for the monthly Pan-Galactic newspaper.
Well, that's what the sign says.
Yeah, but the audience can't see that.
Oh yeah.
So, what are we doing here again? It's been a couple of days and I'm still slightly...
We think we've been framed.
Yeah. Okay, we need to find evidence that says that we did the crime.
Other way around.
We need to lose evidence that says we didn't do the crime.
Closer.
How are we breaking in? Did we bring the crowbar launcher?
Nah, we'll just use the door. They left all their passwords online.
That better not have been 1234.
No, of course it wasn't. It was 0000.
So, this must be the McNewspaper's secure archive, storing all of the witness statements, fingerprints, CCTV footage and signed photos left at the scenes of crimes.
You literally just read the sign again, didn't you?
Yeah. This place is huge. There's even an echo.
No, there's not.
Oh, my mistake. You'd think there'd be more security in here. Ah, there it is.
Just grab the filing cabinet and let's go.
What, the whole filing cabinet?
Yeah, mate. Grab it.
Oh, so we're breaking in and stealing a filing cabinet now. Great. Maybe we did steal that weapon. Audience, you can't see us, but currently we're carrying a filing cabinet down a flight of stairs and it's quite heavy. And now we're going through water. And now Keith's playing the flute. How are you managing to carry the filing cabinet and play the flute, Keith?
With difficulty.
Yeah, we probably should have just taken the lift.
You two, stop!
Big F. It's that Linda Press Packet lady.
Who comes up with these names?
Intergalactic Layabouts was written by
Not
Eden...
now.
You two, come back with that filing cabinet.
We'll bring it back. We need to disprove fake news and bring light to the modern day social problems relating to the control of mass media.
Also, we need it to progress the plot.
Wait a minute.
Can't really, as said, this is very heavy.
I know who you are. You're the thieves from that weapons story.
We're not thieves. Keith, help me get this filing cabinet out the window.
I mean it. Put it down or I'll write 4 more stories that'll ruin your careers.
Don't have careers, mate. That's kind of the point.
Uh-oh, Fids. These guys are really in the ball, aren't they? There's an awful lot of them as well. Maybe 14 at least.
Perhaps we shouldn't stand here and count them.
Good point. Back to the ship. Does our ship have a name, by the way?
It does, yes.
Oh, that's nice. Back to the ship.
Security! These layabouts are nicking our furniture.
I know. They nicked one of my deck chairs last week.
Back at Jazz and Keith's named ship.
Okay, Jez. Crack open the filing cabinet.
Have you got the crowbar launcher?
Not on me currently.
Oh well, I'll have to use this.
Actually, it was open.
Well, it clearly is now.
Look, pictures from the CCTV. We have been framed.
Oh, that's good news.
Well, yeah. And, well, no. But look who's been doing the stealing.
That's Clint Dangerbrush.
Wasn't he the guy who punched that porcupine in the face?
Yeah, I know that porcupine actually. Nice guy. I borrowed his Brita jug.
He also saved the universe from that heat death thing.
The porcupine?
No, Clint Dangerbrush.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Well, why is he stealing a weapon? I've read all the stories in the Mick newspaper. He seems like a decent guy.
Perhaps he's being mind-controlled.
That would be lazy writing.
Very lazy writing.
Extremely lazy writing.
Yeah, I think he gets it.
So, what do we do now? I downloaded Transformers 3 last night. We could watch that.
No, we need to go to find Dangerbrush and investigate, so we can clear our names and go back to laying about.
But how do we find him?
One lack of explanation later.
Ah, there he's there.
Well, if it isn't Clint Danger... No, wait, that's not him. Sorry.
That's him there, where I'm pointing. Look, the big guy in the exciting shirt.
Oh, right. Oh, that is exciting. Okay, here we go. Well, if it isn't... Are you Clint Dangerbrush?
Perhaps I am, muchacho. No, I am. What can I do for you? Other than ruin your lives, of course.
So, you know us then?
Unfortunately, yes. Jazz and Keith, the most famous intergalactic layabouts in the galaxy. I heard you in Jettisoned. Tell me, what are those accents anyway?
They're meant to be Australian.
Are they?
So, obviously you're here to fight me for your lives back.
Oh, no, mate. We're peaceful people, really. We have no intention of harming you.
Jez, hit him with the crowbar launcher.
Right. How are we going to interrogate him now?
Oh, yeah.
Should we take him back to the ship?
Probably a good idea.
You do know now we've committed the crimes of breaking and entering, stealing a filing cabinet, public assault, and kidnapping, right?
Yeah, but we're being framed.
No, but that's actually all the stuff we've done.
One kidnapping of a fairly large man later.
Okay, Dangerbrush. Talk.
He's still asleep, Jez.
Oh, yeah. Can you stop that light flickering? It's driving me mental. You just turn it off.
Hey! What is this? What are you doing? Have you got me tied up to a ping pong table?
Well, we're using all the chairs.
And my wetsuit's in the shower, so we can't waterboard you.
Had we discussed that previously?
No, I don't think we had, Jez.
Believe me, you two are gonna regret this.
We already do.
I'm not telling you anything.
Well, not currently, but we will need the plot to progress eventually. And Jaz here knows the guy who wrote the script, and he says you're gonna tell us.
Believe me, my partner, Dr. Fawcett, will contact the feds and send you down under for this.
Hello, Outer Galactic Feds. What can I do for you today?
My toast's buttered on both sides.
Pardon? Are you wanting to report a crime?
The other boys tease me.
Well, maybe not.
So, are you going to talk now?
Might as well. Although, it's easier to show you.
Or you could just tell us.
Okay. My partner and I were hired to steal a weapon from inside the Ziggy Stardust Center for the Creative Arts. We didn't know what it was, but we knew it could destroy the known and unknown universe as we know it and we don't know it.
But that includes you.
No, we're going to a different part of the universe.
But that's not...
Were you mind controlled?
No, we just like money. And I can give you money, if you like.
Nah. We're sitting on a small fortune, mate.
We deliver leaflets in our spare time.
Do continue.
Our buyer is planning to use the weapon at very soon o'clock.
How very soon o'clock?
In about an hour o'clock.
Well, you see, that's not good because we quite like existing, don't we, Keith?
Yeah. Existentially.
So, we're probably going to have to sort this out and clear our names.
Are you expecting me to take you to our buyer?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
And also, could we have your shirt?
Meanwhile,
My moon eclipse is yours.
No, I'm still not getting it.
Chili cheese flies.
Nope.
My newspaper's wet.
Wait. Newspaper? As in, newspaper? Hang on. I'll pass you over. Thank God.
Hello?
Bite my face off.
Clint Dangerbush has been kidnapped by the Layabouts.
Clip.
Wait. You understand him?
Yeah, I work at a newspaper office. I'm fluent in nonsense.
Okay. Let's send everybody after them.
Sugar.
Okay. We're almost at the secret hideout, which strangely appears on Google Maps.
I know this place. This is Asteroidia de la Moreta, which comes from the very bad Spanish for not very nice place.
I'm told that property prices here are ridiculously steep. But the life expectancy is not.
That's because they only worked out last October that they had to put on spacesuits before going outside.
I read somewhere that if a thermonuclear device went off here, the living conditions would actually go up.
This place freaks me out.
Aren't you like a big mad gym guy who punched a porcupine in the face once?
No, that was my stunt double.
Oh, right.
It was a lie. Karate chop!
Ah, that was deceitful.
Jez, wake up. We were karate chopped out of consciousness.
Ah, surprising really? Because he did say karate chop very loudly before doing it.
Apologies for the blow to the back of your head, gentlemen. But we can't have you ruining the plan.
Jez, he's tied us up. And he's taken all the sharp objects we could use to escape out of our pockets.
Oh, that's crafty. I've still got my phone though.
Yeah, but who are you gonna phone?
Fair.
I still don't get why you're supporting this end of the universe thing. You don't come out on top from it.
I've got a nice hotel booked. I'll be fine.
That's still not...
Hello, layabouts.
Oh, a modulated voice.
I presume you're the buyer.
Yes, congratulations on making it this far.
It wasn't really that hard. Basically, just an afternoon's work.
But alas, this is the end of the...
Lazy writing, mate. Real lazy writing.
Yeah? Well, how's this for a plot twist?
The true identity of the modulated voice is...
Hello.
Oh, it's just a modulated voice.
Oh, yeah. So it is.
But it's a modulated voice working for me.
You're the real mastermind of this evil plot? But why?
Sometimes being the hero just becomes a bit rubbish.
Fair enough.
Besides, I never really was a hero. Isn't that right, Linda Press Packet?
That's right, Mr. Dangerbrush.
Oh, good. Everyone's here now. How convenient.
Linda's been working for me for years, creating news stories about how excellent I am, how I've saved the universe, how I've helped orphans out of burning speedboats.
I knew that story about you punching that porcupine wasn't true.
No, that actually happened.
So, what do you get out of this, Linda Press Packet? He's going to destroy the universe. There'll be no more stories to write.
Oh, she's a robot.
Bleep bloop bloop bleep bleep bloop bloop.
Ah, fair. How come we don't have a robot, Keith?
Expensive.
This is all still BS. What point is there in ending the universe, Danger Brush?
I'll finally be able to start afresh with my robot companion.
Pervert.
Well, not really if you destroy the universe. Does anybody other than me in this whole thing understand how destroying the universe works?
It's simple. Clint and I.
Oh, and Dr. Fawcett.
Yes, and Dr. Fawcett.
And the modulated voice.
Yep, we can all live peacefully in another part of the universe. No news, no contracts to fill, no stunt doubles, no intergalactic layabouts.
So, tell us then. How are you going to do it? What's the weapon?
It's this.
Ah, Snorkels.
The only copy of Richard Snitz Johnson's Songs About Space, in Space, featuring space.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Locked deep in a vault so that no man, woman, or child could be forced to open their ear holes to it. It's truly a vital thing.
It might be alright.
I love you like a cat loves milk.
Oh no, that's f***ing horrible.
All I have to do is broadcast it through the Mac newspaper's satellite tower, and the whole universe will basically just fall apart.
Well, we won't let you.
What are you gonna do? You're layabouts. All you do is sit about on your phones, eating Pringles and complaining that buildings are called buildings when they're already built.
Well, as it happens, all of those things are fine. And as it also happens, I was just on my phone there, texting a friend. He's coming over now, actually.
What friend?
Ah, my friend, the porcupine.
Right, you! Oh, shit! The last time you took me by surprise, but you're no punching me in the face again. Wait, where's my stunt double?
Jez, use one of the porcupine's spiky bits to cut yourself free.
Oi! See, you! Don't you steal my spiky bits. You've still got my Brita jug, you biped, you.
Keith, we need to go. I traded that Brita jug for one of those hats with the straws. I was weak, okay?
Linda and that modulated voice are getting away with that f***ing awful CD.
Okay, back to the ship. We can't let her get back to the McNewspaper, otherwise there won't be much of a universe to lay about in.
Jez, don't wish to alarm you, but there seems to be a large amount of outer-galactic Fed ships coming out of the middle distance.
Who's that in top of the ship there? In the spacesuit?
Sugar!
Ah, crudities. Agreed, Dolphin Companion. If we don't do something, we're going to be floating around space like peanuts in a reservoir.
It's around about now I really wish we had autopilot.
Well, it was either pay for that or pay for Amazon Prime. And we chose to pay for neither.
We need to get onto Linda Press Packet's McNewspaper ship and get that CD.
We could use the teleporter?
We don't have a teleporter, Jazz.
Yes, we do. We got it for Space Christmas from Barry.
Oh yeah. Why don't we use it more often? Would certainly speed things up.
Why do spaceships even exist when we have teleporters?
High concept sci-fi ideals shattered, Jez. Teleporting now.
Let's never do that again.
Also, I just realised, we both teleported off our ship, and we still don't have autopilot.
Oh. Oh no! We left the Dolphin Companion. Oh no, he's fine.
What about the ship?
Yeah, he'll be alright.
Do we have insurance?
No,
We are now approaching the McNewspaper's satellite tower.
We're almost too late. But no one's really looking at the clock anyway.
Sorry, boys, but this is the final report. Back to the studio.
No, we're not doing those kind of puns.
She's firing at us, mate. With machine guns hidden in her robot elbows.
I can see that, Keith.
Yeah, but we can't convey that with only sound effects.
True.
Ready to dock with the satellite tower. Final chance to save the day.
We can't get close to her when she's got her elbow guns on. We need a distraction. No, not that kind of distraction. Have you got the crowbar launcher?
I do.
Pass it here. Dolphin, fetch. Quickly, grab the CD.
Not so relatively fast.
Punch him in the voice.
Ow.
Okay, I've got the CD. It's in the player. Oh, I've pressed play by accident. That was a tad careless of me.
Put that down. Don't you dare.
There. That was easy.
Damn it! Our cunning plan has been foiled. Okay, plan and adapt. Maybe I'll just move to sports journalism then.
You could move to radio? They'd probably let you in.
I'd rather fall out this window, quite honestly. Personally, I'd...
Oh. She's fallen out the window.
Jez, Dolphin Companion. Look.
Course set. Change prohibited. Autopilot failed. Everything's gone wrong. I'm going home.
It seems we're about to crash into the satellite tower.
That's just been brought to my attention, yes.
Where are you going, Dolphin Companion? Oh, you're going to save yourself. Fair enough. Here, take this parachute and be free.
Well, that's that then. It's been quite a journey, mate. We've saved the universe from the works of Richard Snitz Johnson. We've stolen quite a lot of furniture in our time.
Remember that time we rescued that hippo from the extractor fin?
No, not really, Jazz. But we did have some good times. That Windowline party, for instance.
Oh, with all the cling film.
Yeah, good times.
Do you want to hug it out?
Yeah, probably not.
It's a sad day for inner and outer space as the headquarters for the monthly Pangalactic McNewspaper burns bright. Mostly because of all the paper. And because it was beside a library, the fire quickly spread. And quite a lot of sports journalists were trapped inside. It's a sad day. They're fine, by the way, other than being sports journalists. Anyway, this is Linda Press Packet, signing off for the last time.
So, how did you survive?
Oh, the writer wants me in the next episode.
There's going to be a next episode.
What about you two?
Oh, and Dr. Fawcett and Dolphin Companion saved us when you weren't listening.
My intonation is wrong.
So, really there was no outcome of this whole end of the universe thing?
Well, quite a lot of people died actually when I accidentally played that CD.
And Clint Dangerbrush accidentally impaled himself 8 times on that porcupine.
But basically no. It was just a one-sided story, much like what you print in your newspaper.
Wasn't really that funny.
But what our cast doesn't know is that Richard Snitz Johnson made one more copy of his CD and sent it to Radio 4. They played it on a Tuesday lunchtime, and nothing happened because no one tuned in. Not a single soul. Linda Press Packet was reprogrammed and went on to become a success in the radio industry, selling them. Dr. Fawcett went adventuring on Earth on his own and was immediately blown open like a cubicle door after getting into a fight with someone from Glasgow who didn't understand that sniff my lobster meant anything other than, "How are you doing, fine sir?" And as for the Intergalactic Layabouts,
I don't think I much like this new ship. Does it have a name?
Yes.
Cool. I miss on Nintendo.
Yeah, that was good. And all our Kling film.
Oh yeah. At least we mostly saved the universe.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, where should we go next?
Probably nowhere. Although, Barry did text me this address and said it might be quite a good place to set the next episode in.
Oh, what does it say?
Read it yourself, you lazy b****.
you have been listening to Intergalactic Layabouts, written by Eden Luke McIntyre, and produced and edited by Reuben Burgess, starring the voices of Eden Luke McIntyre, Reuben Burgess, Clare Louise Roberts, and Natalia Nisbet.
Right. Where's my Brita jug?